7 reasons you should not own Cavapoo dog breed. Cavapoos are not suitable for owners who are constantly on the go. They require regular exercise and mental stimulation due to their lively and curious personality, which can be time-consuming for their owners. A daily walk is required to keep them healthy and happy. Even a short hike will appeal to them. Number 7. Cavapoos have potential health issues. Due to the fact that the Cavapoo is a cross between a poodle and a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, it is possible for the dog to inherit the health issues that are associated with either breed. They are prone to developing heart issues as well as an eye condition known as syringomyelia. This disorder can cause the eye to become dry and can also result in swelling around the spinal cord in some cases. Poodles, on the other hand, are prone to a wide variety of health problems, the most well-known of which are hereditary hip and eye diseases. Addison's illness is one of them that occur rather frequently. The insufficiency of hormones produced by the adrenal gland is the root cause of Addison's disease, which is difficult to detect because it is often mistaken for kidney illness. A dog suffering from this ailment will frequently experience diarrhea and may also vomit a lot, which will ultimately result in low blood sugar. Along with other symptoms, it won't eat as much as usual and will have a greater thirst than normal. In later years, both breeds frequently experience issues related to their joints. Cavapoos run the risk of developing hip dysplasia, a condition in which the joints become loose because to a hip malformation. On other occasions, people complain of problems with the kneecap, namely where it dislocates or pops out of place. To lessen the likelihood of the puppies inheriting the same health difficulties as their parents, a responsible breeder would screen the breeding parents for a number of conditions. Due to the fact that a Cavapoo can live up to 15 years, it is important to consider purchasing pet insurance when the dog is still a puppy. This will allow you to save money on medical costs that may arise as the dog gets older. Cavapoos may be more prone to developing food allergies than other breeds of dog. Number 6. Cavapoos need a lot of grooming and care on a regular basis. Cavapoos, on the other hand, don't shed very much and require far more grooming than poodles do, despite the fact that poodles are very simple to care for in this regard. This is primarily due to the fact that their second parent breed, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, has longer hair than the typical dog, which necessitates more grooming and maintenance than usual. Cavapoos require frequent grooming numerous times a year. Grooming helps prevent eye, skin, and ear infections, and it also helps lighten the fur, which is helpful when the temperature is high. Starting when the dog is a puppy, you should start brushing its teeth 3 times a week to encourage good dental health and to assist the dog become accustomed to having its teeth brushed. Appointments for hair grooming will need to take place approximately once every 2 months and a half. Cavapoos that are not groomed on a regular basis are more likely to develop mats in their lower abdomen and tail, in addition to the area around their buttocks. Grooming will also assist reduce the amount of hair that is shed. Additionally, it is not uncommon for dogs of this breed to have visible tear stains coming from their eyes. It is recommended that these stains be cleaned periodically with a wet washcloth. However, the washcloth should be warmed before use so as not to startle the dog with extreme warmth. In addition to this, the dog's nails should be cut on a regular basis. Number 5. Cavapoos require a lot of attention. A Cavapoo is not the kind of dog that can be disregarded without consequence. These dogs, which are of an intelligent breed, demand constant companionship, whether that comes in the form of a human or another dog that they can enjoy playing with. If a Cavapoo is left home alone for extended periods of time, it will not develop into a friendly animal. Anxiety when left alone is one of the characteristics of the dog. Dogs who suffer from separation anxiety may have the mistaken belief that their owner will never return. They have a strong desire to serve their masters and like being in their presence. They experience anxiety and have the propensity to act in a destructive manner when they are not. A nervous Cavapoo will whine, bark a lot, chew on furniture, and use the bathroom within the house. They may also go potty on themselves. Number 4. Cavapoos need to have proper socialization in order to thrive. This brings up the topic of one's level of intelligence again. If you do not begin socialization training with your Cavapoo before it reaches a particular age, the dog will never become accustomed to other people or loud noises. The earlier in life the dog is introduced to distractions like moving vehicles, other people's children, and its surroundings, the more content it will be in the long term. Take the Cavapoo out for walks frequently and make sure the dog is exposed to a wide variety of people, including those of varying heights, sizes, genders, and racial and ethnic backgrounds. Should this not occur, the dog will not react well to things as it gets older because of its lack of preparation. After the Cavapoo has had all of its vaccinations, enrolling them in puppy training programs will enable them to socialize with a variety of canine companions at an early age. Number 3. Cavapoos are not the easiest to housebreak. The Cavapoo, in contrast to certain other breeds of dog, can be challenging to housebreak and teach to eliminate outside. Crate training is one of the more straightforward approaches of housebreaking a Cavapoo. When training a dog to use a crate, it is essential to maintain consistency and routine in order to give the dog the best chance of succeeding. The Cavapoo does not react well to aggressive behavior. When training the dog, using harsh methods such as yelling at it or hitting it will not provide the desired outcomes. Instead, it will make the dog terrified, which could lead to unpredictable behavior. It is important to exercise patience with the animal and to reward it for excellent behavior with food as well as loving words. Cavapoos are particularly receptive to their owners' compliments. Number 2. Feeding a Cavapoo properly requires your full attention. In order to have a healthy and happy life, Cavapoos require a diet rich in essential nutrients. Dog food that is formulated specifically for toy and small breed dogs ought to function effectively. A Cavapoo should consume approximately 40 calories per pound of body weight. Therefore, a Cavapoo that weighs 16 pounds requires around 640 calories per day to maintain its weight. However, the amount of calories that the dog needs to consume on a daily basis can change. Puppies have a higher requirement than adult dogs have because they are still developing and will consequently require more food and water as they become older. The breed reacts extremely positively to sweets, thus it is important to provide snacks that are healthy for them. It is rather simple to overfeed a Cavapoo, and when they are overweight, they are more likely to experience health problems. A dog that could already have some possible underlying health difficulties should not be allowed to get obese because this is not good for the dog. Number 1. Cavapoos require a considerable amount of physical activity. The Cavapoo dog breed is known for its laid-back demeanor, gentle nature, and loving nature. They are perfectly content to doze off alongside their owners on the couch or to take extended naps in the midst of the day. But you shouldn't be fooled by it. The daily activity needs for a Cavapoo is at least half an hour, preferably the full hour. Consider a daily minimum of 30 minutes to be adequate. Exercising for at least 60 minutes each day is recommended. The majority of Cavapoos will not whine or grumble even if they are given more than the standard amount. The simple act of walking can often become tedious for them. Cavapoos have a high IQ and enjoy challenging cerebral activities. It's a good idea to keep them stimulated by having them play fetch or jump around with the children. Toys that are interactive will present the Cavapoo with a challenge, as well as provide the animal with small riddles to solve. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.